Thursday night. The best night of the week for now. Denver's starting five, pairing up in the backcourt, Murray and Brown, Gordon and Jokic together in the middle, and it's Watson in at the three, the small forward. And for the Rockets, they've got Tari Eason. Jalen Green is out there with Amin Thompson. Then it's Dylan Brooks, and it's Şengün in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Brown. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Watson. And here's Jokic from deep. Offensive rebound. Gordon, the pass to Murray. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Here's Thompson. Grant, one thing these teams have in common, they are great at rebounding the basketball.
Oh, yes, they are. I mean, it'll be a battle down low. Boxing out is vital, and second chance points may just decide this game.
Now here's Murray. Jokic with a screen on Brooks. The drive by Murray. The shot off that time. Good work defensively by Brooks. Pass to Thompson. Back to Brooks. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss.
Boy, he really bungled that finish.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Ime Udoka and I were able to chat. And obviously, facing Nikola Jokic was the first topic of conversation. Coach told me they don't hand out MVP awards. The Joker is one of the most talented players in league history, and he's 7 feet. It's unreal. In terms of how to stop Jokic, he laughed and said, I don't think anyone has that answer, guys.
And Allie, thank you for that. And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. Brooks from outside. And it's Denver with a rebound. Clark, it's been great to see the Nuggets as a perennial powerhouse these past few years.
Well, you know, that's what happens when you get a guy like Nikola Jokic. I mean, he's a game changer, and what a joy to watch. Took a long time for them to finally get to the place where they could win that first title, but usually teams don't become champions overnight. It's a process. Now everybody's scared of him.
Now here's Thompson. Here's Şengün. Yep, that one's good.
Şengün, a force in the lane. That's where he does most of his damage.
The Nuggets have gone only 1 of 6 so far. Jokic with a screen on Brooks. To the left wing. 18 feet out. Jokic, good.
The defender is doing everything he can, but the height disparity limits his options.
Green finds Eason. Back to Green. Eason, a screen on Murray. Outside Eason. Fires the three. Brown grabs the board. The Nuggets trail. Here's Gordon. And Gordon with the big finish.
You know, it's clear that Gordon is one of the best dunkers in the game, always looking to bring the thunder.
Thompson with it. Checked by Murray. And here's Green from the arc. Hits the trifecta.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And it's Murray with the ball for the Denver Nuggets. Jokic with a screen on Brooks. The drive by Murray. Good D by Şengün.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
And he lobs it up top. Şengün with a steal. A minute 35 left now in the first quarter. Şengün, a screen on Gordon. Brooks, the pass to Şengün. Gordon against Brooks. 4 on the clock. Back to Şengün. Pass to Green. Off target from three-point range.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
Jokic's shot is good.
That high release of the Joker, if you're defending him, you better stay home.
Here's Thompson. It's tipped. Here's Brown, defended by Thompson. Jokic passes to Brown. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, BA. Not sure what got into him. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Green, the pass to Şengün. Eason with the ball. Şengün, a screen on Gordon. Brooks outside. Thompson outside. Şengün with it. Checked by Murray. Green for three. Rebounded by Denver. Gordon's got his 4th rebound in this one. Jokic passes to Brown. Back to Jokic. Up in time. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And at the end of one. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. All right, guys, what do you think about the Nuggets here in this one?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
On the court for the Nuggets, Gordon and Jokic together in the middle. Pairing up in the backcourt, Murray and Brown. And it's Watson in at the 3 slot. Green. Oh, don't let Green get a step. Wow.
Blasting off, Green runs in and just launches himself to the rim.
Denver in the lead. Well, Grant, after 3 straight drafts high in the lottery, the Rockets got to 500 in 2024.
Yeah, and I love how they signed some vets in the summer of 23. Houston decided we want to win now. and I wish more teams did that.
Thompson goes in, and the slam dunk by Thompson.
Tough to slow Thompson down when he's got a lane to the rim like that.
Gordon outside. Shoots over Easton. Gordon can't hit.
Or the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
Outside, Green. Outside, Easton. Up top, Şengün. Back to Easton. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. And it's good. 2 points.
Ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Here's Murray. The shot comes out. Good work defensively by Brooks. Houston leading by 3. Thompson outside. Back to Green. Pass to Brooks. Misses the 3. Nuggets trail by 3. Here's Jokic. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
That is Thompson's game, rocking the rim and giving his team some energy.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
KBA, the Denver Nuggets are building for the long haul. Their philosophy has been to draft polished prospects and then develop them into contributors. They look for 4 qualities: basketball IQ, character, positional size, and absence of skill deficiencies. Ryan, the track record has been strong.
It really has. Thanks, Allie. Now here's Jokic. He's got 5.
You know, for all of his agility and craftiness, the slick moves, Jokic not afraid to go old school and just throw it down on you.
And while Nikola Jokic has lots of years left in this league, he's already an all-time great, Chris.
You know, BA, not many guys have won multiple MVPs and a title, but Jokic has already accomplished so much. And with his size and skill set, Jokic can be elite for a long time and add to that impressive resume.
Houston leading by 3. Here's Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
Turkish thunder. Şengün tasting the sauce up top.
Murray against Brooks. The shot. Murray passes to Watson. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Pass to Şengün. Thompson scanning the floor. Back to Şengün. Ooh, poked away. Stolen by Jokic. Outside Watson. To the inside. Jokic using his strength inside.
Jokic able to play through contact and seems unstoppable when he's that close to the hole.
Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Green's got 7.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Jokic drives the lane, and Jokic throws it down.
The confidence Jokic has is impressive, as is his skill level. He knows he can get it done on the drive pretty much whenever he decides to drive.
Now here's Green. He has 7. Out to the right wing. Ooh, stolen by Murray. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Outside Watson. And he throws it down with one hand.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's Houston leading by 1. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. You look at Nikola Jokic, what a contribution.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense. And that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Green out there with Smith. Then it's Steven Adams. Then there's Jayshawn Tate. And it's Whitmore in at the 2-guard. And that's the group for Ime Udoka as we begin the second half. And it's rejected. Back come the Nuggets on the run. Porter from outside. And it's Whitmore with the rebound. Houston in the lead. The Rockets went from 22 to 41 wins last year, finishing right at 500, Clark.
Great progress by Houston. Just missed the play-in in the West. They would have easily made that same play-in tournament in the East. A huge step forward for the Rockets, no doubt. And I think it's a team that can sustain that trajectory.
And finished off by Westbrook.
Man, I tell you what, one of the things I love about Westbrook is the ferocity with which he attacks the rack. When he's driving inside, he's trying to punish the defender and the basket.
And the Rockets making a change here. Landale's checked in. And for the Rockets, they're shooting a nice 50% for the game. Here's Whitmore. It's Tate on the wing, pounded by Westbrook. To the right side. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Whitmore with it. Sharch on him. And it's Whitmore missing. The Nuggets trail. Westbrook right side for the lead. And the three-pointer goes. Westbrook's got 5 now.
Boy, and that's a big deal for Westbrook because when he starts to knock down shots from distance, it really opens up his full bag of attack mode offense.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today.
Absolutely salivates when he attacks the rim.
Saric outside. Clock at 6. Outside for Porter. The 3. It's hauled in by Landale.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
And 6'10" with laser-accurate quick release. Clark, Michael Porter Jr. can make the game look so easy.
It looks to me like he's really settled into his role, and he's embraced that. And he's worked through his own injury challenges, so there's a level of perseverance and resilience and grit that he's put into his book bag along with that fluid stroke and his athleticism. He's become a better rebounder and a better defender as well. I really like what he's become to this point in his career as a player.
And it's hammered home by Green.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
No problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
And what a phenomenal replay of that impressive rejection.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter and it stifled him.
You can tell Smith really relishes being a force on defense. Blocks like that will help him anchor himself at that end of the floor.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
Najee sets a screen to halt the run. Lets it fly. And that one's off. He misses his first shot of the game. Houston leading by 6. Seems like this offense is being executed the way it was designed.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach couldn't be happier with the results.
Landale with a screen. Smith passes to Landale. Smith inside. Charge on him. Kept alive.
Denver foul. Zeke Naji. First personal foul. Second team foul.
1:04 left in the third. 2 on the clock. Whitmore goes in. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Whitmore's got 10 points in just the second half. To the left side wing. And out of bounds. Houston will have it.
Well, that's a moment he'd like to archive. Embarrassing lapse of judgment there.
And it's Houston's ball. They've scored 10 straight. Tate against Westbrook. Green with a screen on Westbrook. Outside for Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
He's undersized for a 4, but his hops level the playing field.
Smith against Westbrook. And he drives in. Here's Naji. Sinks the tray. Naji's got his first 3 points of the game.
I love seeing Westbrook share the ball like this. Excellent pass that time.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Tate passes to Smith. Now here's Whitmore. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Whitmore's got 12 points now in the quarter.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
And so it's Houston with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. And they're deep. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I was able to listen in on what Denver's coach was going over with his team. And Coach challenged the team, asking them to bring the fight inside, telling them to play with pride, telling the team, you're getting bullied near the hoop. Let's see if it works, guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie. On the court for the Nuggets. Pairing up in the backcourt, Murray and Brown. Gordon and Jokic together in the middle. And it's Watson in at the 3. Thompson finds Brooks. Knocks it down from distance. Brooks has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Nuggets trail by 7. Murray with it. Gordon on the wing. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. And Brooks has got the ball here for Houston. They've led by as much as 10. Pass to Şengün. Back to Eason. Şengün, a screen on Gordon. On the wing, Thompson. Just 4 to shoot. Back to Eason. 17-foot shot on the way. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. Denver is shooting the ball at around 42% for the game. From deep, Jokic. It's hauled in by Houston.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Here's Thompson, outside Eason. Out to Thompson, puts up a 3. The shot no good. Nuggets trail by 7. Murray looking around. Jokic with a screen on Green, and it's Murray off the drive. And here's Jokic outside. The shot misses. Houston has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Thompson outside. To the wing, right side. Şengün in the post, defended by Watson. And Şengün gets it to go. And the Rockets lead by 9. We're in the 4th quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Şengün with a steal. Here's Thompson. Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that was going to hit his head on the rim one day.
Oh. Pass to Jokic. Back to Murray to stop the drought. Looking to get back on track. Jokic muscles it down.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
Houston leading by 9.
In the game. 2 minutes.
Thompson finds Brooks. Out to Thompson. 1:51 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Outside, Green. Back to Brooks from downtown, and that comes off the assist by Green. Brooks has got 6 here in the quarter.
You gotta at least honor Brooks' three-point shot if you're the defense. I mean, he is more than capable of connecting.
And here's Jokic outside. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got 8 rebounds in the game. Rebounded by Denver. Jokic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Right side Watson. Oh, Brooks with the steal.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Rockets.
You know, we talk about this often. Second chance points can be the difference between winning and losing.
Yeah, they hit the offensive glass with a purpose and made the most of those extra touches.
And it was a reliably solid performance from one of their key guys. A tremendous game for Alperen Şengün.
Yeah, he was aggressive rebounding the ball tonight. I think his aggressiveness on the glass helped set the tone.
Şengün, the screen. The drive by Brooks. Shot clock at 6. Here's Şengün. Gets to the corner and hits it.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Eason, the pass to Green. On the wing, Thompson. Here's Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
Puts it down. Amin Thompson with the down.
And so Houston takes this one by a big margin, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans.
two teams are both aggressive, attacking in transition.
Well, you've got to play to your strengths, right? But really, the league in general is looking for early offense. These teams, no different.
A look at the San Antonio Spurs opening lineup. Up in the front court, it'll be Vassell and Barnes. De'Aaron Fox out there with Castle. And it's Wembanyama in at the center. Now, here's Green. And it's Green with the jam.
Look at Green just taking off and throwing it down right in the face of the defense.
And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Fox against Green. Eason down low. Barnes on him. Just 5 on the clock. And the wide open shot from Green. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. Green's got 5 now.
Green knows that he needs to take and make threes at a good clip. Nice shot there. And how about the footwork? Check out those moves in the post and then the sweet finish to go along with it.
Excellent work around the basket. You're right, GA. And the Spurs winning the 2023 lottery stand, adding the terrific Victor Wembanyama. A franchise changer, it appears.
Yeah, Kevin, the hardest thing, and you need a lot of luck to do it, is to get that guy. The guy you can build everything around. There aren't enough of them to go around. Victor Wembanyama is a guy you can build a championship franchise around, multi-skilled at his size. This guy's going to be a fixture in this league for a long time.
The wide open look here for Fox. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Rockets have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start off the game. And the dunk by Barnes.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Fox. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
And that's where De'Aaron Fox thrives. He wants to get inside and finish at the rim.
Eason finds Brooks. Takes it off the glass.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Three-pointer, Fox. It's rebounded by Houston. Thompson with it, now guarded by Fox. Thompson surveying the floor. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
I had a chance to talk with the head coach, Ime Udoka. He had a list of concerns coming in tonight, not the least of which was matching up with De'Aaron Fox. He said it's not just the speed, though that obviously is an issue. It's that Fox has also become so good at dictating tempo and getting you to play his style. That's something they can't allow. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Here's Brooks after the basket by San Antonio. Pass to Green. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Spurs ball.
San Antonio leading by 3. Here's Fox. Vassell outside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Thompson.
And sometimes the fundamentals are all you need. Vassell drawing the foul with the pump fake.
Vassell hits them both. Well, Devin Vassell has flown under the radar for a long time and passed a lot of fans, Coach. But we've seen it. He can fill it up.
Yeah, Kevin, look, he is an outstanding shooter. He's got great footwork. He can score at all 3 levels. He reminds you a bit of DeMar DeRozan, but maybe even with more of a 3-point shot.
And here is Fox. after Dillon Brooks was able to get the triple. Fox against Thompson. Fox passes to Wembanyama. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Wembanyama has got his second basket of the night.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop him.
Eason with a screen for Thompson. Three-pointer. The offensive rebound. Pass to Eason. Green kicks to Brooks. Back to Green. Rebound, San Antonio. Here's Fox. Green with the rebound.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. His three-pointer's off the mark. We're scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Spurs lead by 5. And whoop. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for San Antonio.
Well, they've set the tone early with their pace. So important to capitalize on transition opportunities, and it keeps the defense off balance.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end.
Green is out there with Thompson. Then there's Dillon Brooks. Then it's Alperen Şengün. And it's Eason in at the 4. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. Three-pointer, Fox. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. GA, if you look back at the Rockets' history, so many all-time greats have spent time there.
Yeah, it's an impressive list, right? Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy, and Harden. Houston's well represented in the Hall of Fame.
There's Green with the 3. The rebound by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And you have to have respect for his speed in transition. Fox is a high-octane player who explodes in the open floor.
Sinks the triple. Brooks has got 8.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
Fox finds Wembanyama. A 3-ball. And Fox is good for 3. Fox has got the lead up to 5 now for the Spurs.
Wow, Fox hitting them right back with that aggressive take.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. You asked Greg Popovich about Victor Wembanyama, and he says Victor's a different player. He's got talent, and you don't want to take that out of him. I tried to do that with Manu Ginobili, and I learned my lesson. Just shut up and let him play. Victor does some amazing things. His game is all-encompassing. Kevin?
That's a great way to put it, D.A. It is all-encompassing. Wembanyama is 1 of 1. Hey, thank you for the report.
And one of the quickest players in basketball. Love watching Fox use that momentum to his advantage on the drive.
Here's Thompson. San Antonio with the rebound. Wembanyama has got 6 rebounds in the game. It's Fox with the drive. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. So, Stan, you started in the NBA back in the mid-90s. How is coaching different from, say, now to back then?
Wow, Kevin, it's just so different and in so many ways. The players have gotten better. Bigger, faster, more skilled. There's more coaches on a staff. Strength coaches have increased in volume and in influence, so there's less practice. Everything now has to be done differently.
Everything is bigger, isn't it?
It really is.
So it's the Spurs now. 6-point lead. Outside for Wembanyama. Off target with his three. For Houston, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far.
And the quickness of Brooks' drive can be overwhelming. Burst inside before the D can react.
Incredible for his age. The decision-making of Şengün GA is very impressive.
So calm when he sees a double coming. Reads and reacts with ease when he's on the block or at the nail. Reminds you of a young Jokic with how he sees the game.
Fox against Green, and it's Green with the jam.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. 55 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. And Fox gets it to go.
Well, I think it's fair to say that Fox is in the zone right now. An exciting player to watch. I just love seeing how he can take over a game with his aggressiveness.
Eason finds Şengün. Şengün with a screen on Vassell. And stolen by Wembanyama. Pass to Castle. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And what a pass. What a slam. The rookie, Mr. Castle.
Green dishes to Thompson. Back to Green. Here's Eason. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Green's got 3 assists now in this one. Barnes sets a screen for Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
A big-time effort for De'Aaron Fox, providing a lot of it. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. It's been one outstanding game from De'Aaron Fox.
And, you know, I don't think he'll top the assist charts this year, but early on he's done a great job of keeping the ball hopping around.
Yeah, and I'm a little surprised, but he's been focused on passing the ball. You got to give him credit.
Here's who Greg Popovich is starting in the second half. We've got Jeremy Sohan. And it's Champagnie in at the 3 spot. Paul looking around. Pass to Mamu Kelishvili. 4 on the clock. Offensive rebound. Paul with the ball. Now Green defending. Here's Mamu Kelishvili. And he dunks it down.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel.
Green finds Smith. And a miss there on the triple. San Antonio leading by 9. In the corner, Sohan with it. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. The Rockets shooting at 50% in a decent group. The all-time leader in NBA wins, of course, the great Spurs coach, Greg Popovich. So, here is a guy who's a peer. What makes him so special, Stan?
Well, first of all, Greg Popovich is not a peer of mine, Kevin. I would never be that presumptuous. This guy is an absolute icon in the coaching world. I think from the outside, I think what makes him so special is he's never looked at himself that way. He's never rested on his laurels. He's a guy that's always evolving and trying to get better.
I love that assessment, but I do think you're his peer.
Not in any way.
Bangs home the trifecta.
And look at Paul's focus. He is completely locked in on his shot.
And that one's good. Whitmore's got 4 this quarter.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin. Greg Popovich is guiding a young Spurs team that's hoping to return this franchise to the dominance that saw 5 titles since 1999. Pop said the standards haven't changed. Be very direct, demand, be fair, and love them. You got to know you care about them. So it's all the same formula from 25 years ago to today. Kevin?
It's an interesting story, David. Thank you. And of course, as a Hall of Famer, you bringing that to us. And Paul stays with it. Paul's got the lead up to 13 now for the Spurs.
This is where Paul can really hurt you. He relishes getting out in the open floor, and you can see why.
2 minutes.
Here's Smith. San Antonio with the rebound. Pass to Branham. Spurs working the ball around now. Paul against Tate. With some arc, here's Sohan. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Whitmore. And Whitmore throws it down.
Oh, man, when Cam Whitmore throws it down, you feel bad for the rim.
Pass to Mamu Kalashvili. Good on the 3-point shot. Mamu Kalashvili has got 10.
Ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball on the offensive end.
Well, the coaching staff made some adjustments for the second half, and they've come out with focus and execution. Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Here's Paul. There's the drive. Banked in off the glass. Paul's got 7 points here in this quarter.
So shrewd and elusive on the drive. Once Paul sees an opening in the defense, this guy goes into attack mode.
Smith the pass to Landale. Back to Smith. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Tate against Paul. Here's Sohan. No good on the triple. Nuggets trail by 14. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. And Tate throws it down.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter, just served him up.
Here's Sohan. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. It's San Antonio. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And it's Fox with the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. At one point, they led by 16. Dylan Brooks out there with Tari Eason. Then it's Alperen Şengün. Then it's Thompson, and it's Green in at the point. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Fox. The shot from the low post is good. Fox has got 19 points. And as a coach, what were some of your favorite parts, Stan, of life on the road?
Well, Kevin, we get treated really well on the road in the NBA. I mean, you travel on great charters. People take care of your bags. We stay in great hotels. But my favorite part of being on the road was when we were on our way home. Easier to win at home, family at home. That was the favorite part of it.
How about the bonding experience that a lot of coaches talk about when you're out there kind of alone against the forces, just you and your team?
Well, I definitely think players bond on trips like that because they're not going in different directions. They team to spend time together. I don't think any of them ever wanted to spend time with me.
Here's Thompson. Good, and the assist goes to Şengün.
It helps that Thompson can score with either hand close to the bucket. Defenders can't force him to one side or the other. I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. building this lead in every way possible.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
Got a piece of it, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Fox.
Oh, a risky pass there, and if you ask me, they're lucky that the defense didn't steal that one.
Vassell against Brooks. They kick it out to Green. Pass to Thompson. Back to Green. 6 to shoot. No good on the 3.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
To the middle. And Wembanyama too much inside.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Brooks with no one around. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Fox kicks to Barnes. Wembanyama high post. Şengün's there. Now, here's Fox. Şengün covering. A shot by Wembanyama, no good. Rockets trail by 9. We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. Tipped away. Fox with the steal. And Fox with a clear path to the basket. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for San Antonio.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific, doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
.136 left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Fox. Clock at 6. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. Nice shot by Wembanyama, no good. Houston's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. And Thompson kicks to Şengün. Thompson against Vassell. Thompson misses. San Antonio leading by 9. Pass to Wembanyama. Vassell outside. Launches a 3. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
It is always a special feeling winning on the road. The degree of difficulty adding to that sense of accomplishment.
Here's Fox. Off on the layup. And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And they're able to recover. Shot by Eason, no good. And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. At one point, they led by 16. From deep three-point territory, it counts. That gives him the double-double. 12 points and 10 rebounds. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time All right, DA, thanks again. And that about wraps it up. So
Here we go.
Tip-off goes to Denver. Now the starting group for San Antonio. They've got Castle. He's out there with De'Aaron Fox. Wembanyama out there with Barnes. And it's Mamukelashvili in at the 4.
And dunking it with authority inside. This is why Jokic guys look to feed him down there.
Fox outside. Shot from the low post is good.
The defense comes at Fox hard, but he's ready for it. He knows how to stay agile and nimble inside.
Since drafting Wembanyama, the Spurs have looked like a team that gets better every game, RJ.
And they're still so young. They're learning the intricacies of the game and how to play with each other. But you can tell things are coming together and the future looks bright.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Watson. He's covered by Fox. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Here's Fox. Wembanyama screen. Plenty of space. Denver grabs the miss.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
For San Antonio, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. And Fox, here we go. And Fox powers it home.
It's the speed of De'Aaron Fox that is just so tough to match.
Jokic with a screen on Fox. Into the lane. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot, but when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
Now here's Fox to the left wing. Soft touch off the glass. Fox has got 6.
He is a rare one who's more comfortable inside. Fox, look, his game is about attacking, getting in close, not necessarily making a ton of threes.
Murray against Fox. Now here's Jokic, guarded closely. Back to Murray. 6 to shoot. Pass to Gordon. Puts it up from 17. Nice jump shot. He has 6.
Terrific up-tempo play by Murray. Gets the ball, and moments later, he has a shot up.
Here's Fox. It's tipped. Here's the break. Watson with it. He's picked up by Barnes. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That's his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter.
Remaining in the first 2 minutes.
Jokic against Wembanyama. Gordon, the pass to Jokic. Just 3 to shoot. Murray from outside. Barnes with the rebound.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
RJ, with Harrison Barnes on the roster, a team can count on durability and reliability.
Oh, and don't forget about the veteran leadership he brings to the table. You can't underestimate how important it is to have a champion and a veteran like that in your locker room.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Brian, there's a lot of room for growth for the Spurs, even with their rising star, Victor Wembanyama, who said, I know it's not going to be easy. It's going to take some time before we contend for a title. I'm ready for anything and ready to sacrifice. I'm patient, but I'm not wasting time. Brian, plenty of motivation.
Chasing greatness is what they're doing, Allie.
All too easy for Wembanyama. He feels like no one can defend him inside.
Throws it up high, and then Porter with the dunk.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized, defense pays. Fox, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Just so crafty getting to the rim. Fox runs inside, leaps over the defense for the easy finish.
Outside Watson. 44 seconds left in the first. And Jokic throws it down.
There's a little speed from Jokic on that drive. I mean, you don't expect him to put it on the floor and just go.
Wembanyama screen. Fox, the pass to Wembanyama from downtown. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. Denver leading by 5. Murray finds Jokic. Back to Murray. And here's Jokic. Pass to Porter. Jokic with it. Here's Porter. Now Murray. He's covered by Fox. Out of bounds. It'll be Spurs ball.
Spurs ball.
Nine seconds left in the first quarter. And that does it for the first quarter. It's Denver leading by 5. And we'll be back shortly. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And before we move on, what have you guys seen from Denver?
It's simple. When you can protect the rim the way they have, it's a big advantage.
You can't overstate how much interior defense can shape the game. They have a distinct advantage there, and they have turned it into a lead.
On the court for San Antonio here in the second. Castle is out there with De'Aaron Fox. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. Then it's Harrison Barnes. And it's Mamukelashvili in at the 4. Fox, the pass to Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Well, Victor doesn't have too far to go. I mean, he just pops up to the rim, makes it look so easy.
The drive by Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
And sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that. Grant, the Denver Nuggets have been on quite the run here in this window of time.
Yeah, B.A., it's all working for Denver in recent years. This is a well-constructed team that they play as a unit, and it makes it so difficult to try to get the best of it.
And it's Watson missing.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him all.
Here's Fox. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. As quick as anyone in the league, RJ. De'Aaron Fox. How does his speed affect the game?
Well, he's one of those players that normally you have one or the other, but he's quick and fast. Now, that's a mean combination because in the open court, he can break you down. In the half court, he has the quick left to right lateral movement that can cause problems in pick and roll.
Good work there as it goes.
Yeah, nice play by Murray. A big guard who is unafraid to mix it up inside.
Pass to Mamukelashvili. Wembanyama with it. Covered by Jokic. Wembanyama, effortless inside.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Murray scanning the floor. And it's Murray finishing it off.
I call Jamal Murray a scoring guard. He's on this team to provide points, and he's certainly doing that tonight.
Here's Wembanyama. Out to Fox. Fast break. Here come the Nuggets. Porter from outside. It's hauled in by Mamukelashvili. Spurs trail by 5. Three-pointer. Fox. Offensive board. Oh, Wembanyama reaches up and throws it down.
Yeah, terrific follow-through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
Jokic with a screen on Fox. Left side Watson. Pass to Jokic. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Outside Murray. Back to Jokic. Shot clock at 6. The floater. Well, Grant, you were an excellent defender in your day. So who was the toughest player you had to guard?
Well, there's so many great players. Michael, LeBron. But let's talk about the late, great Kobe Bryant. I mean, he really had no weaknesses. And even if you defended him perfectly, there's a good chance he can still make the shot.
Wembanyama, screen on Murray. Drives to the hoop.
Oh, and when Castle gets going to the hoop, good luck getting in front of him.
And so Jokic will bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. Oh, Jokic hammers it home.
I just love the aggressive finish.
Now, I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Here's Fox. And he converts the layup. Fox has got 12 points.
We've seen Fox take over games before. Only takes a few shots to go, and then this man is feeling it.
Fox against Murray. Rebounded by Fox.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Fox goes in. Pass to Mamukelashvili. Out to Fox. Here's Mamukelashvili. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Big time two-hand slam.
And right on top of the defender, too. That's got to feel good. Jokic with a screen on Fox. Here's Murray. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
San Antonio has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Here's Fox. Rebounded by Denver.
Look, I'll give him an A for effort for trying to dunk through the defense, but maybe he should ease up on that one just a little bit.
Shot is good by Gordon.
A player like Gordon lifts the whole team. He works hard to find those shots, always contributing.
Fox, the pass to Wembanyama. The basket's good off the assist from Fox. Fox has got 3 assists now in this one.
This is that modern big man play. Tall guys who are comfortable draining shots from deep.
Jokic. And it's good. But hang on here. The officials may want to take a look at it on the replay monitor. And hold up. We're not going to halftime just yet.
The previous play is under review.
They are going to take a look at this replay.
And, of course, they want to make sure it was the right call, but I'm not sure how much it'll impact this game. We'll see.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And the ruling is in. The call stands. No bucket. So no change in the score. Thanks very much, Allie. And, folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
Spurs, 27.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Really an incredible game from Jamal Murray.
Slicing up the defense, living in the lane. Terrific first half for him.
And when you rip through the D like he did in that first half, you gotta stay aggressive. Keep getting to the rim.
Dario Saric is out there with Zeke Naji. Then there's Russell Westbrook, and it's Strother in at the 2. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. Paul against Westbrook. Paul with the bucket.
Fantastic touch, like a little rainbow from Paul.
The Nuggets trail. Westbrook outside. From the top of the key, he buries it.
That may be not the highest percentage of looks right there, but look, you can't argue with results, I guess.
And that one's good. Paul. And the Spurs lead by 2.
Nothing too flashy. Paul gets tricky enough to throw the defense off.
Okay, RJ, we all know how luck comes into play in the NBA. The Spurs have had great lottery luck.
Yeah, winning the first pick 3 times, drafting David Robinson, Tim Duncan, and Victor Wembanyama. I don't know, but I would be really upset if I was all of those other teams to miss out on those big guys.
Shot clock at 5. Takes the 3. Buries it from 3. And now a 5-point Spurs lead.
What I like about Paul is he picks smart shots to take, especially when they're behind the arc.
Pass to Najee. And he dunks it down.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Vassell, a screen on Westbrook. Vassell outside. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time. Vassell's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Westbrook. Up and in on the layup.
He's got moves in close. There's a reason Westbrook likes to get in there.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Devin Vassell's progressing offensively. He said, I feel like the game has slowed down, just making the right reads. I know I can get to my spots. I just want to show that I'm an efficient scorer and a willing passer. I'm trying to be the best player that I can be.
Yeah, love that work ethic, Allie. Thanks. And that's good as he hits both shots.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Westbrook taking his time here. Pass to Najee. Intercepted. Here's Branham. Uses the glass on the layup.
No settling for an outside shot there. They went right to the hoop.
Westbrook outside. No good with the triple. And it's the Spurs ball. They're on a 14-6 run to the paint. Bassey, good. Bassey's got his first bucket in this one.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Here's Westbrook. And finished off by Westbrook.
Above the rim, Westbrook making his presence felt.
San Antonio leading by 8. Outside Paul. On the take. And he lays in the alley-oop pass.
Oh, incredible! Save that one. I want to watch it again.
Awesome. Paul against Westbrook. Pass to Najee. Lets it go from deep. Here's Chanchar. Out to the right wing. Here's Najee. Clock at 6. And here's Saric for 3. And he can't get that one. And so it's Paul who brings up the ball for San Antonio. 58 seconds left to play in the third. And he gets it to go.
In the paint, Paul always stays nimble. That allows him to make adjustments that needed to beat the D.
Westbrook can't hit. San Antonio's gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Paul passes to Bassey. Saric with some nice D. Nuggets trail by 12. Here's Najee. Sinks it from distance. Najee's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Defensively, gotta close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Paul against Westbrook. Paul looking over the floor. Over to the wing. For 3. Hits the trifecta. Paul's got 14 points here in the second half.
Paul is feeling it. The last 3 on the other end lit a fire under him.
Najee sets a screen. Here's Westbrook. And finished off by Westbrook.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
Oh, what a performance by Chris Paul. He's been the story for San Antonio. Absolutely carrying the offense. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. So on the floor for San Antonio, they've got De'Aaron Fox. He's out there with Castle. Harrison Barnes out there with Wembanyama. And it's Mamukelashvili in at the four-man position. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. Richard, the first winner of the NBA Clutch Player of the Year, De'Aaron Fox.
And he's great late in games because he's so quick. You got to give him space. But he's improved his outside shot. So you can't just lay off of him. It makes him a little tough to guard, especially late.
Fox against Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Oh, explosive move. Sometimes Murray doesn't get enough credit for his athleticism.
Three-pointer, Fox. Porter pulls it in. Nuggets trail by 8. Murray inside. Gordon left side. And out of bounds. San Antonio will have it. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Fox outside. Outside Wembanyama. Back to Fox. Outside Wembanyama. The three. And it's Denver with a rebound. Jokic has got 5 rebounds tonight. Watson. Off target from three-point range. San Antonio leading by 8. Fox right side. The three from Wembanyama. The basket's good. Off the assist from Fox.
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value. And nice to see him delivering. He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Fox up top. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. He'll go on Michael Porter. Well, Richard, it might be a long time before we see a player with the combination of Wembanyama's size and skill.
He changes every opponent's game plan, offensively and defensively. You've seen nothing like it, and we probably won't for a long time. We look at the pace of this league, and Fox, look, he is built for it.
Murray from outside. Oh, it's his 10th basket on 12 tries. You got to appreciate the efficiency here.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Nice shot by Wembanyama. And the Spurs lead by 11.
When Wembanyama goes up, he can be so quick. I mean, the rookie looking very assertive.
Back to Murray. Outside Watson. Back to Murray. It's hauled in by Mamukelashvili. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. Pass to Wembanyama. Nice shot there, making him 8 for 13.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth.
Murray's shot is good.
And man, is he in a zone right now. Seems like he can't miss.
Fox with the ball. He's against Watson. We've got 1:48 left in the fourth. Here's Wembanyama. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got his 6th rebound on the night. Porter from outside. Rebound by San Antonio. Fox surveying the D. Wow, the athleticism of Fox.
Look at Fox get up. Okay, I see you flexing on him.
Nuggets trail by 13. Left side Murray. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Well, Grant, when you think of Jamal Murray and all he's been through, health is of utmost importance for him.
Oh, extremely important, B.A. Because when Murray is healthy, he's a lethal player and a huge part of this team's success.
Spurs lead by 11. Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Barnes. Fox outside. He hits again. 7 for 13 and looking confident.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Spurs.
They were the more accurate club, and in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Victor Wembanyama.
He really managed to shine on both ends of the floor, finding lots of opportunities to affect the game and make an impact.
And another shot. And he lays it up and in. And the Spurs lead by 15.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins, they're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
Fires away from way outside. Can't connect. And so it's San Antonio easily grabbing this one. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down,
Houston Rockets. Starting five. Tari Eason is out there with Dylan Brooks. Then there's Amen Thompson. Then it's Alperen Şengün. And it's Green in at the point guard position. And for Denver, the 4 and the 5, it's Gordon and Jokic. Murray out there with Peyton Watson. And it's Porter in at the small forward. And what a matchup we have here in the front court, Bray.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
Shots good by Green.
Green, because of his creativity and athleticism, carving up the defense with ease.
Jokic against Şengün. Jokic with the bucket.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Outside, Green. Out to Thompson. Six on the shot clock. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Jokic against Şengün. Jokic inside. Murray, the pass to Jokic. And the layup's good off the glass.
This is exactly how you should use Jokic in these situations. Feed that beast inside.
Clark, what we appreciate, for some players, success can change them, but not for Jokic. He seems like the same guy.
He certainly does, boy, and he is special. He is so much fun to watch. Seems to be even-keeled and down to earth, but his game is heaven sent for sure.
He's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks very much. Briefly spoke with David Adelman. I asked him how they plan on bottling up Jalen Green. Now, he said we have to try and stay in front of him and protect the rim. Jalen is an explosive athlete and an incredibly crafty finisher around the basket, so keeping him out of the paint won't be easy. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. And so here's Denver. The Rockets making the shot.
The confidence Jokic has is impressive, as is his skill level. He knows he can get it done on the drive pretty much whenever he decides to drive.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. They kick it out to Green. Eason, a screen on Murray. Here's Green, and he banks in the lane.
Showing off his inside game, which will complement Green's game on the outside. It'll force defenders to have to guard him in different places on the floor.
And Jokic slams it in.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam, because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and one foot.
Now Jokic following the three-point attempt by Dylan Brooks. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, GA. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Now, here's Jokic. He's got 10. Şengün with the rebound. Nuggets trail by 4. And it's all said and done, Jokic, Greg, is going to be the Nuggets' career leader in many categories.
And he's already their franchise leader in rebounds, assists, triple-doubles, and playoff points, and many other advanced stats as well.
Now here's Porter. He has yet to score. Jokic kicks to Watson. Misses the 3.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Thompson finds Green. Thompson with it. Now defended by Jokic. Jokic against Green. 5 to shoot. And it's Green with the jam.
Excellent job by Green finishing through that contact.
Now here's Watson, guarded by Green. Here's Jokic. Oh, he just jams it right over Şengün. Wow!
Well, I tell you what, the big guy knows how to do that. Throw it down.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Brooks up on top, guarded by Porter. Brooks against Porter. Brooks misses. Murray outside. Here's Jokic. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. Jokic firing on all cylinders for the Nuggets. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great. Not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
You also have to admire how they've challenged the defense inside, getting a lot of points in the paint.
And so in the game for the Rockets, Thompson is out there with Green. Then it's Tari Eason. Then it's Brooks. And it's Şengün in at the 5, roaming the paint. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. What do you got for us, DA?
Thanks, Kevin. Alperen Şengün is a weapon on the block. Coach Ime Udoka said there are not a ton of true low-post threats in the NBA nowadays. Joel Embiid, Jokic, I don't know how many others there are anymore. Alpe's had success against pretty much everybody that's guarded him. Kevin, his footwork is indeed high level.
DA totally agree. Great footwork. Moves on moves, I've always said.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Basket counts.
Impressive seeing Jokic go off like this. I mean, you can tell his teammates are being energized by what he's doing.
Well, Clark, we know Nikola Jokic has many interests outside of basketball, like training his horses.
I love that about him. When basketball season is over, he knows exactly what he wants to do and needs to do to take care of his body, but he's not going to be a slave to basketball year-round. He's got other interests, and he's going to indulge and engage in those. He's got other passions, which I love seeing, and horses apparently one of his other passions for sure.
Here's Watson, following the score by Dylan Brooks. Jokic passes to Watson. A reverse, and Thompson sends it back. Three-pointer, Brooks, and no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And Thompson sends it back. Here's Murray. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
You know, when Murray finishes like this, guys, it shows you how aggressive his mindset is in attacking the defense.
Şengün with the screen for Thompson. Driving to the basket. And Thompson throws it down.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long?
Boy, that was a great dunk, and we've got a great game here.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for him.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Here's Green. The Nuggets getting the bucket. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
The Nuggets leading by 4. Jokic with his screen on Thompson. Murray pass to Jokic. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. Drawing fouls, Clark getting to the line, all part of the game, but do you think players try and draw fouls too often now?
I do in some cases, but I think it's more on an individual basis. I mean, players have to do what they need to do to try to score the ball, but I don't think anybody likes, 1, guys flopping to draw fouls, and then 2, whining when fouls aren't called.
And you like to see this from Brooks, right? No need to fall in love with the jump shot. Give the defense different looks.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. A slam by Jokic.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Pass to Eason. Back to Thompson. Here he goes. And Thompson throws it down.
Tenacious on the attack. Thompson is fantastic at finding lanes to the basket.
Jokic with his screen on Thompson. There's 39 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's the break. Here's Eason. And the dunk by Eason.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scales.
Thompson looking for an opening. Launches from deep. They get it back. Out to Brooks. Pass to Green. And here's Thompson. He's covered by Watson. Here's Green. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Green's got the lead up to 2 now for the Rockets.
Defensively, you just can't afford to give these easy looks up. Just asking to get burned if you do.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Rockets on top, up 2. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You look at Jokic in this game, he has been everywhere.
And he was an absolute monster on the offensive glass in that first half. I don't know how you slow him down.
And you know what, guys? I think it starts with having a body on him every time a shot goes up. I mean, they've got to do a better job boxing out.
They've got Jordan, and it's Westbrook in at the point. That's the group on the floor for Denver. And Clark, the Rockets, just one of a handful of franchises to win back-to-back NBA titles.
Can you believe that, Kevin? It was roughly 30 years ago that the Rockets did that, led by Hakeem Olajuwon, perhaps the best player in the league at that time. Of course, this was while Michael Jordan was retired from the NBA the first time.
Back to Whitmore. Pass to Tate. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Boy, in a game this snug, you can ill afford to commit those kinds of turnovers.
The Nuggets trail. Westbrook with it. Jordan with the screen on Smith. Westbrook passes to Jordan. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Jordan's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, this guy's a pick-and-roll maestro. That's Westbrook's basketball IQ on full display.
Smith finds Whitmore. Out to Smith. Three-pointer. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Smith's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
I tell you what, he came out of that locker room raring to go.
Yeah, really good sign for them offensively. They should keep getting him touches. Make sure he gets shots here.
Jordan can't get it to go. Rockets leading by 3. Now Whitmore hasn't made one yet. Down low, here's Landale. Second chance effort. Lays it up off the glass. And the Rockets lead by 5.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
And Westbrook gets it to go.
You know, whether it's going solo or in a set like the pick and roll, Westbrook has a knack for creating offense.
Here's Whitmore. Smith scanning the floor. Back to Whitmore. Pass to Smith. Just 3 to shoot. Lets it go from 14. And that one goes long.
Look at him, and he's a little hit and miss from there, even without a defender in his face. No guarantee.
Najee, no good. Houston leading by 3. Smith outside. Here's Landale. Tate kicks to Smith.
2 minutes remaining in the
Over Jordan. Smith the pass to Tate. They set the screen to the inside. Landale.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
So it's the Rockets now. The Nuggets getting the bucket. Landale pass to Smith. Pass to Landale. Out to Smith. And then Smith with the dunk.
And guys, we're going to see a lot of that from this young man. Smith right now, beasting.
Jordan inside. Here's Najee. Another shot, and it's good on the way in.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Tate finds Whitmore. Westbrook against Tate. Got loose. Green passes to Landale. Smith inside. And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. So the Rockets end up going with a whole new group. 26 seconds left in the third quarter. And here comes the break. For 3, Westbrook. It's rebounded by Şengün. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And a year ago, he was an 80% shooter at the line, so that's more than acceptable.
Yeah, that's a great asset to have, guys, for any team. Coming down the stretch in close games, you got a guy who's confident and very good at the line. When he steps up there, you feel good about it.
Şengün passes to Easton. Yes, and the foul. It's going to be on Jokic.
Challenging the bigger defender, cutting him down to size with that.
Well, the size mismatch is no problem for this fella, guys. I mean, how much do you like seeing that aggressiveness from him?
From deep, Jokic, and the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's the Houston Rockets with a 6-point lead at the end. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Fourth quarter on the court for the Rockets. Torrey Easton is out there with Alperen Şengün. And it's Green. Then there's Amen Thompson. And it's Brooks in at the 3 spot.
You know, for all of his agility and craftiness, the slick moves, Jokic not afraid to go old school and just throw it down on him.
Now here's Thompson. Pass to Easton. Thompson right side. Easton. Denver grabs the miss. There's Green with the 3. Another miss by Houston. The Nuggets trail by 4. Now here's Jokic. Şengün covering. And the ball travels out of his hands. It was last touched by Jokic. Houston leading by 4. Green deciding where to go with it. Easton, a screen on Murray. Pass to Thompson. Green against Gordon. Green kicks to Brooks. Porter with that block. Gordon against Green. On the drive, Jokic throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. It's going to be on Alperen Şengün. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
The way they've been able to consistently get past the defense and to the cup has been most impressive. They've almost made it look pedestrian.
And one other thing, I love how comfortable they are looking to operate from mid-range. With no qualms about taking those wide open jumpers.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Now, here's Jokic. Over Şengün. Jokic, no good. Rockets have gotten off to a rough start in the fourth quarter, going 0 for 4 so far. Thompson, high post. Watson's there. Pass to Easton. And here is Şengün. Back to Easton. Good. And it's Şengün picking up the assist.
Beautiful setup. You see right there, Alperen Şengün. His game isn't all about power.
Jokic with this screen on Thompson. And stolen by Easton. Stolen by Gordon. Inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Fantastic execution in a tight spot. Gordon capitalizing in the big moment for his team.
Thompson passes to Easton. Now here's Green. Rebound by Murray. 1:57 left in the game. Porter finds Gordon. That ties the game. Gordon's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And after all that time, finally, they've been able to tie it up here in the fourth quarter. What a comeback and what a finish we have in store.
And their greatest enemy during that comeback was the clock. They could finally stop worrying about time and start thinking about how to win this thing now.
Checked in for Torrey Easton. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Ime Udoka as he talked with the team. With the game in the balance, coach was calm in the huddle. His main message, execution. He told his team to make sure to remember what they talked about during the shoot-around. We've got a great ending in store, guys.
Thank you, David.
And this is a statement bucket. If you weren't excited about Smith already, how about now?
Murray, the pass to Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
when it's an important possession, Jokic steps up big.
Thompson with it. Watson's there. And Thompson throws it down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Wide open here for Murray. It's good, and they get the go-ahead bucket. And the Nuggets lead by 1.
And such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives with a big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out.
Brooks with no one around. And it's off from three-point range. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Nuggets. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. Jokic with the screen on Green. Murray, the pass to Jokic. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
Oh, that certainly could be costly. In a close one, those kinds of mistakes can really give the other team momentum.
Here's Green. Good!
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
Now here's Murray. Pass to Jokic. Thompson with the rebound. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game. Can't believe that took so long. They needed to foul a lot sooner.
And the first and 2, no good. Heartbreaker. And he does get the second one. And that will put them up by 2. The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
Oh, wow! A huge basket to tie the game!
You know, the screen wasn't that great, but still he got it done. Excellent concentration on the hard finish.
Here's Şengün. It's good!
And I like the decision-making. He's taking what the defense is willing to give him.
You know, more and more big guys in the league have that mid-range shot in their bag now, and they need it.
For the tie. And so it's a narrow victory for Houston, pulling it out for the double. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with every...
My attention is drawn to the front court matchup.
Oh, yeah, this should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low.
Now let's take a look at the Rockets' opening lineup. Dylan Brooks is out there with Tari Eason. Then it's Green, then it's Thompson, and it's Şengün in at the 5 spot. Now here's Green. Thompson outside. Şengün against Wembanyama. Back to Thompson. Just 5 on the clock. Fires for 3. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board.
Well, that's a shot the defense felt like they could live with, and it worked out for them that time.
Eason pulls it in.
Come on, you can't be doing that. I know these guys want to put on a show, but you can't pass up scoring opportunities.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Here's Fox. Pass to Wembanyama. Back to Fox. To the middle. Wembanyama with a bucket. Wembanyama's got his second basket of the game.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
Grant, when you talk about De'Aaron Fox, what an exciting player.
That he is, and just now entering the prime years of his career. We've seen him make great strides the last few years, and it's scary trying to think just how much he can still improve.
Eason pulls it in. The Rockets have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Şengün, a screen on Vassell. Three-pointer, Brooks. Knocks it down from distance.
And you gotta at least honor Brooks' three-point shot if you're the defense. I mean, he is more than capable of connecting.
Fires from deep. And it's Fox missing. The Rockets have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Brooks, the pass to Green. Launches it. And the Rockets hit again from deep.
You love the confidence Green has. He wastes no time going up with the shot.
Fox against Thompson. Out to Fox. Outside Barnes. Pass to Wembanyama. There's the triple. On target from range. Wembanyama's got 7 points.
When Wembanyama goes up, he can be so quick. I mean, the rookie looking very assertive.
Green against Fox. Eason, pass to Brooks. Eason up top. He's guarded by Barnes. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. And it's Brooks missing. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Fox finds Wembanyama. Kicks it out to Barnes. Back to Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Well, Victor doesn't have too far to go. I mean, he just pops up to the rim, makes it look so easy.
Green against Fox. Şengün, the screen. Three-pointer, Brooks. San Antonio with a rebound. Wembanyama's got 5 rebounds tonight. And Grant, you look at the Rockets' additions over the last year or two. There's an emphasis on toughness.
Yeah, toughness, both physical and mental. Those are the kinds of veterans they've brought in. And that extends, of course, to the coaching staff, too.
And Houston has possession. The Spurs making their last shot. And here's Thompson for 3. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Right side, Wembanyama. Şengün with a steal. To the inside, Brooks. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. 5 points in the game.
A throwback wing. Dylan Brooks is very comfortable working down low.
Wembanyama, pass to Fox. Şengün against Wembanyama. And Fox, here we go. Thompson pulls it in. Rockets trail by 3. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Well, he can play the 4 because he gets off the ground so well.
Now here's Fox. Outside Wembanyama. Fox against Thompson. Wembanyama, pass to Vassell. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Fox. Softly drops in the floater.
Yeah, it took just enough off of it for the floater.
Here's Green. And he gets that one. Green's got 5 now.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Spurs out in front. They're up by 1. And the second quarter. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for San Antonio.
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
Another area they've excelled in is the points in the paint. They've been able to gouge the interior defense so far in this one.
So the Rockets 5 now. We've got Alperon Şengün. Jalen Green is out there with Thompson. Then it's Dylan Brooks. And it's Eason in at the 4-man position. Here's Wembanyama. Back to Fox. Pass to Wembanyama. Second chance shot. The basket's good. Off the assist from Fox. 11 points in the game.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Thompson passes to Brooks. Şengün, a screen on Vassell. 5 on the clock. The drive by Brooks. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender.
Şengün with a steal. Brooks the pass to Thompson. Brooks outside. The offensive rebound. Şengün no good. San Antonio leading. Here's Vassell. Fox deciding where to go with it. Pass to Wembanyama. It's hauled in by Houston. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, BA, well, the Rockets got a lot more organized with Coach Ime Udoka and their veteran additions, including point guard Fred VanVleet, who said it's just having that poise and presence to slow things down and get guys where they need to be. Rein it in, get some structure, and maximize these guys' potential. BA?
Allie, a great floor general. Thanks for that. Out to Thompson. Back to Green, down low. Barnes with the rebound. San Antonio leading by 3. All right, Stan, what's your take on this very youthful San Antonio Spurs roster?
Well, Brian, they've got the guy to build around. They're very exciting to watch. They've been gaining momentum. They're coming together as a unit, as a roster. And look, this team's got a chance to be very good together.
Fox outside. Inside from 6 feet away. Wembanyama, no good. Houston has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Here's Easton. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. It's on De'Aaron Fox. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Rockets.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And I just love playing on teams like this, passing teams. You can tell they really like playing with each other, and hopefully they keep this up. And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value, and nice to see him delivering.
Şengün in the post. He's covered by Fox. And here's Green from the arc. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Back to Fox. A minute 20 left in the second period. It's hauled in by Houston. Şengün's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Right side Easton. On the wing, Thompson. Brooks, the pass to Thompson. Takes a 13-footer. Rebound by San Antonio.
Well, if you have the space, you have to take that shot. He missed it, but he's trying to keep the defense on it.
Barnes, it's good.
Punching it inside, attacking the heart of that defense. I love it.
Thompson right side. The three is up. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Wembanyama's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Vassell passes to Barnes. Eason with a steal. Back comes Houston in transition. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Şengün, a screen on Barnes. On the wing, Thompson. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Able to get a layup out of that one. That's just soft defense there.
With 4 on the clock. Here's Castle. Tie game in San Antonio. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
The Rockets, 22.
In that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. You know, Victor Wembanyama has been exceptional here, guys.
And given that he's just delivered a double-double through 2 quarters, I'm excited to see his stats at the end of the night.
Well, he's already put in a full day's work. They might want to lighten the load on him in the second half.
We've got Jeremy Sohan and it's Champagnie at the small forward position. That's the San Antonio 5. Clock is at 3, and here's Tate outside. It's Tate on the wing. There's the 3. Knocks down the long J. Tate's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Stan, one of the most impressive streaks in sports history. The San Antonio Spurs, one of the smallest markets in the NBA, making 22 consecutive playoffs.
Yeah, and Brian, there's nothing that I respect more than consistent success year after year. I think it's harder than having that one great year. What San Antonio did in those years is incredible.
And they had a great sideline reporter out here, too.
Good-looking guy.
Paul passes to Mamukelashvili. Back to Paul. Jacks up a 3. Sinks the tray. Paul's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
And Paul is very selective with his shot attempts, especially from deep. So you know he liked that look.
Here's Whitmore. Rebound San Antonio. Here's Sohan. Pass to Champagnie. Back to Sohan. Launches a 3. Rebounded by Green. The Rockets lead by 3. Now here's Tate. Green with a screen on Paul. Back to Whitmore. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
An impressive athlete. This rookie Whitmore loves getting inside and hammering it home.
Here's Paul. It's hauled in by Landale. For Houston, they've gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Here's Green, and it's hammered home by Green.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Sohan. San Antonio again missing. The Rockets have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Green, the pass to Tatum. And finished off by Tate.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper hand.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little more.
And so it looks like it'll be Houston's ball. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
We've seen scoring totals increasing, and fans might appreciate it, but NBA VP and head of basketball ops Joe Dumars said, quote, "I think what fans really want to see is incredible competition. The score is secondary to that. And guys, you talk about competing, Joe D brought it at both ends of the floor."
No doubt about that. Well said, Allie. A nice shot by Smith. And it's an 11-point Houston lead. And Stan, the league questioning the use of load management. I know you've wondered if it can even hurt conditioning.
There's no question, Brian. Look, since the age of load management has come into the NBA, injuries are up, not down. I think players have been deconditioned, and that's even before you get into the need of guys playing together more to gain a rhythm and an on-court chemistry. You know, like actually playing basketball together.
A novel idea. Paul for three, and the three-pointer goes. Paul's got 6.
Oh, the crafty nature of Paul. Just finding ways to capitalize when the break is on.
Outside, Green. Pass to Landale. He tries for 3. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Landale's got his first 3 points of the game.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first. Well, he changed his shot on the approach, and it threw him off. He might have been trying to draw a foul.
Landale with a screen. Smith passes to Landale. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Houston shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. Here's Paul. Yep, count it. Paul's got 8 here in this quarter.
Yeah, and despite his relative lack of size, CP very crafty finishing inside.
Finished off by Tate.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
Oh, he's really showing off now. The threes keep falling with no signs of slowing down.
Houston leading by 10. Left side Tate. The drive by Landale. Outside for Green. 6 on the shot clock. On the wing, Whitmore. From 13. Tried to bank it in, but it misses.
You'd like to let the clock run and take the final shot.
Yeah, unless it's a gimme, there's no reason to put up an early shot here.
High post Green. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Houston ending the quarter up 10. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Yeah, well, this is the diversification of positions in this league. Everyone does everything now.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th quarter. So the Houston 5 right now. We've got Green. Tari Eason is out there with Dylan Brooks. Then there's Alperon Şengün. And it's Thompson in at the shooting guard position.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Eason, 2 shots.
He's off on the second. Spurs trail by 11. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama.
I don't know what the heck happened there. That's just a careless turnover.
And for the Rockets, they're shooting at 49% so far in the game. Pass to Şengün from outside the arc. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. And the Rockets lead by 14.
And that's just an all-around talent there. I mean, Green is dependable at finding his open teammates. Oh, wait. Big finish. Big time. And man, did they need that.
You can tell he's trying to get him going with that dunk.
Yeah, he saw the opportunity to finish with some authority, trying to fire his guys up.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Fox outside. 14 feet away. Castle for three. Hits the three-pointer.
And as we see more of Castle, expect that J to get better.
And so it's Green who brings up the ball for the Rockets. They've led by as many as 14. Thompson goes in. Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that boy's going to hit his head on the rim one day. Oh.
Outside for Wembanyama. Fox outside. Back to Wembanyama. And he goes with the big dunk right over Alperen Sengun.
BA, forget about attempting the long-range three to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet. Outside for Green. Takes a three. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson.
And right now, Green's got the hot hand, and it would be wise to keep going to him.
From deep, Wembanyama. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Here's Thompson. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Shot clock at 6. Green with the ball. He's picked up by Barnes. Eason can't get it to go. Spurs trail by 12. Out to Fox. And there's the call on Dillon Brooks. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Fox outside. Clock at 6.
2 minutes.
Oh, it's Wemby.
All too easy for Wembanyama. He feels like no one can defend him inside.
The Rockets lead by 10. On the wing, Thompson. There's a minute 47 left in the game. Driving inside. Outside for Green. Up.
And this guy can just fly. Green lifts off and slams it down.
Oh, there's the alley. Throw it down on the lob.
Athletic finish by Castle, getting up to meet the lob and throwing it down.
Vassell against Brooks. Going inside. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. Fox with the ball. Checked by Brooks. Wembanyama, pass to Fox. Back to Wembanyama. Fox against Brooks. Here's Vassell. No good on the three. Houston has got 7 of their 16 three-point attempts to go in.
Well, with a comeback out of range, we can put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Rockets.
One area where they set themselves apart today, their aggressiveness in getting steals.
It really hindered their opponent all game long. And of course, it helped spark their own offense.
We've come to expect big-time games from him. Just another day at the office for Alperen Sengun.
I have to say, he was totally unleashed tonight. Flying up and down the court, helping out however he could. He made a big impact on both ends. This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, BA. They deserve the win.
Fires from way outside. No good. And so Houston takes this one by a big margin. Exceptional effort on the road.
but everyone loves an underdog.
Yeah, let's not forget, this is the NBA. Anything can happen, and even lower-ranked teams are elite. We could still have a real contest on our hands tonight.
Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. The forwards are Porter Jr. and Gordon to his side. Peyton Watson is out there with Murray. And it's Jokic in at the center, locking down the middle. And it's Fox with the jam.
And Fox is so slick with the handles. I love watching him show off like this.
Fox against Murray. And it's Kelishvili with the rebound. A crossover. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
The lefty, De'Aaron Fox, boy, I am happy I do not have to check him.
San Antonio shooting their first free throw of the contest. And for De'Aaron Fox, his three-point shooting, Greg, has come a long way.
In his rookie season, he only shot 30% on 2 attempts per game. But his volume and efficiency have both gone way up, and it's made him much more dangerous offensively.
And that one's good. Kelishvili.
Pretty slick by Fox right there, giving it away to the guy who is ready to attack.
Wide open look here for Murray, and they come right back with their own three-pointer. Murray's got 5.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
Jokic, and he uses the glass on the layup.
And if Jokic has the position inside, forget it.
Here's Wembanyama for 3. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Nuggets have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Watson for 3. Offensive rebound. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. It's Fox with the drive. And it's Fox with the jam.
It's the speed of De'Aaron Fox that is just so tough to match.
Now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Greg Popovich.
Now I asked him if he has any plan for dealing with the multi-time MVP, Nikola Jokic. He said it's all about balance. If you defend Jokic too aggressively, he'll just kick it out to other guys too softly, and he'll kill you inside. So balance is the key. Sounds like a tough balancing act to pull off, guys.
Thank you, David. San Antonio leading by 3. Pass to Castle. Back to Fox. Shot clock at 6. And he drives in, and he jams it with authority.
Now that's how you finish with authority. Show him how it's done, young fella. Stephon Castle is a problem.
And Jokic gets it to go.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And the rejection by Wembanyama. They push it up 4 on 3. Porter with the steal. To the paint. Here's Jokic. And Jokic slams it in.
Oh, that's just too easy for Jokic. This is why defensively you've got to get him away from the basket.
So, Greg, the Spurs last year began 15-56, but it was the ending that they're really hanging their head on. They won 7 of their last 11 games.
And over that closing stretch, Wemby averaged 27 points, 13 rebounds, 7 assists, and 5 blocks. A small glimpse into the potential of this young superstar.
Fox against Porter. Fox passes to Kelishvili. Shot clock at 5. Murray against Fox, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Fox has got 11.
The defense comes at Fox hard, but he's ready for it. He knows how to stay agile and nimble inside.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly. Here is Porter. Scoreless thus far. And Jokic gets it to go. The assist from Porter.
And the teardrop coming from a 7-footer. No one is stopping the Joker there.
Fox passes to Wembanyama. The Spurs have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
And he sinks the second. For three, Murray. No good on the last second attempt there. A big-time effort for De'Aaron Fox, providing a lot of energy for the San Antonio. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And looking at what we've seen from the Spurs so far, guys, what do you think?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
On the floor for Denver as we get going here in the second quarter. The 4 and the 5. It's Gordon and Jokic. Murray out there with Peyton Watson. And it's Porter in at the small forward. And, you know, De'Aaron Fox, he has become, RJ, I think, almost impossible to defend.
Yeah, he's always had great speed, so defenders would sag off of him. But now that he has that step-back three, so you have to play up, and that's what he wants you to do.
Now Murray. He has 7, just 5 to shoot. Shoots over Fox. Murray finds Jokic. It's Jokic inside.
And they're just trusting his instincts. How about Jokic late in the shot clock?
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Nikola Jokic may not be the most physically gifted, but there's an old saying in basketball, you're as fast as you can anticipate. LeBron James says he sees plays before they happen. A lot of people don't understand it, but I do. He's special. Kevin?
You know, his mind for the game is just on another level. We appreciate that report. Left side, Porter. Pass to Jokic. And he makes good on the layup. Jokic has got the lead up to 2 now for Denver.
Oh, the Joker taking over. He's had his way offensively, making it look easy.
Here's Fox. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Porter against Barnes. And Barnes sends it back. Pass to Castle. Fox deciding where to go with it. Outside for Wembanyama. Nobody near Barnes. It's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist. And the Spurs lead by 1. And you look at this year's Denver team, you know, Greg, trying to get more from their bench than they did last year.
Yeah, and you just don't want your starters to play so many minutes that they get gassed in the postseason. That's something Denver's trying to avoid this time around. Easier said, though, than done. A bigger guard, 6'6" Castle, can just overwhelm defenders. Impressive for his age.
Murray kicks to Jokic. Back to Murray. Puts up a deep 3. The shot will not fall.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
We've seen Fox take over games before. Only takes a few shots to go, and then this man is feeling it.
Here's Murray up on top. Guarded by Fox. Pass to Jokic. Now Watson. And the ball travels out of his hands. It was last touched by Jokic.
Like what? Like, what is going on right now?
Spurs leading by 3. How about this run, Craig, they're on right now? Wow.
I mean, they're just getting to their spots and executing, really keeping things simple.
Oh, and here we go. Watson, nobody back. And Watson slams it in.
Well, not only can Jokic get some steals, but he's such a great passer. He gets the break going with the quick outlet.
Up top, Fox. He's covered by Watson. Here's Castle. Over Murray. Castle misses.
Ooh, I rushed that one a little bit. Pretty clean look inside.
Murray scanning the floor. 54 seconds left to play in the first half. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Near the three-point line, it's Gordon. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Throws up, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
How about the vision by Wembanyama there? Always looking to get teammates involved.
Jokic with the screen on Fox. Murray against Fox. And it's Murray with the jam.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Wembanyama sets a screen for Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
Even though Fox is just 6'3", he's got some hop, showing them off a little bit on that play.
Jokic with the screen on Fox. Here's Murray. A rebound by the Spurs. The kick out to Barnes. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. It's San Antonio up by... Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. It's been one outstanding game from De'Aaron Fox.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
They've got Chris Paul. Sohan is out there with Devin Vassell. And it's Branham in at the 2. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs. Ball finds Vassell. And the 3 off target. The Nuggets trail by 3. You know, Greg, with the combination of Wembanyama and Coach Greg Popovich, the Spurs should be a great defensive team.
Yeah, it's hard with a young roster because all 5 guys have to work in unison, and often someone's going to make a mistake. And one thing about Westbrook, he does not have a quiet presence. You know he's out there at every moment, and his production speaks volumes.
Sohan with the screen. Paul passes to Sohan. And the dunk by Sohan.
So challenging trying to guard Paul, especially when he's slicing passes through the defense like that.
Jordan with the screen on Paul. Astanaji. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. Naji's got the game tied up here for Denver.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Paul with the ball. Westbrook picks him up. Taken away. And here's the fast break. It's Jordan on the wing. Still yet to score. Count it.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
And it's Vassell in the corner. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Vassell's got his first bucket in this one.
Boy, Vassell has a smooth offensive game. This man just makes it look easy.
And Westbrook, here we go. And he makes that one. Westbrook's got the lead. Back up to 2 now for the Nuggets.
Breakdown for the defenders, and you can't ask for an easier bucket than that.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Now here's Westbrook. Going inside, and it's Vassell with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Richard, how do you think the game has changed since you retired?
Well, the jump shooting teams have had more success. I think the game has changed, and it allows for more Europeans. It allows for it to be more of a global game. The less physical, the more inclusive.
The Spurs have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Paul passes to Bassi. Westbrook against Paul. Vassell outside. 5 on the clock for the 3. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Here's Najee. Pass to Strother. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Jordan. Bassi pulls it in. San Antonio trailing here. Westbrook with the steal. And here we go with Westbrook running it up the court. Here's Najee. Got a piece of it. And they'll keep possession. Back to Westbrook. Here's Jordan over Paul. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Here's Holmes. Nothing on the board. And the turnover again by Denver. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Here's Vassell. Picked off in midair. Pass to Jordan. And here is Holmes. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
The Nuggets shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession.
There's one for the low light. Wow. I'm not sure who messed up the pass, but look, somebody did.
The Nuggets leading by 3. There's the screen. Pass to Strother. The three-pointer no good.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul.
A classic breakdown with the ball, sending it right out of bounds and giving the defense a freebie.
Denver's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Outside Westbrook. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Pretty much forcing his shot through. What a play by Westbrook.
And this is his 2nd trip to the line in the game.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
Spurs passing it around. And the dunk by Sohan.
Few create shots as easily as Paul does for his teammates. He is just a great setup guy.
Westbrook kicks to Holmes. Offline with his 3. Spurs trail by 3. Ball outside. For the tie. Up Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them. Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam. You can see some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Ball passes to Sohan. 3/4 of play in a close game here. Nuggets lead by 3. And we're coming right back. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page. Woo.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And Denver will start the fourth quarter with the forwards are Porter Jr. and Gordon to his side. Peyton Watson is out there with Jamal Murray. And it's Jokic in at the 5 spot.
And you can see why he might be off on some of his attempts, getting far fewer shots today than he's accustomed to.
And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team.
Here's Murray. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
And inside Murray's attacking mentality pays off. He just works hard to find his own shot.
Pass to Mamu Kalashvili. A 3 from Wembanyama. Denver grabs the miss. Murray outside. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. And Greg, something that is so important to this team, Jamal Murray's shot creation.
It is, Kevin. He creates so much with the ball or off of it. The work he puts in on offense frees up everything for his teammates. Great competitor who's really a perfect fit with this core.
And so Murray nails both of them.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
Fox with it. And it's Gordon picking him up. Outside, Fox. Pass to Mamu Kalashvili. A 3-pointer off the mark.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop him.
Jokic with the screen on Fox. Murray kicks to Jokic. Back to Murray. And the foul on Jamal Murray. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Spurs trail by 6. Here's Castle. And he stays with it. Outside, Fox. Right wing. A 3 from Wembanyama. And the 3 ball is good. Wembanyama has got 6 points in the quarter.
And when Wembanyama is connecting from deep, he is downright unguardable. This is how special a talent he is.
Murray against Fox. Murray down low. Just 4 to shoot. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Driving inside. Castle. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Porter.
One thing this team loves about Castle, his feel for the game, knows how to draw contact.
Second free throw, no good.
Only down 2 now, but that miss might come back to haunt you. If they don't get a stop, it's back to a 2-possession game.
Down low, it's tipped. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Pass to Castle. Back to Wembanyama. Watson finds Porter. Denver passing it around. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Barnes with it. He's covered by Watson. Jokic against Wembanyama. That ties it up. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Spurs.
They've been just suffocating on defense the whole game. Look at their shot blocking. The opposition doesn't have any room to breathe.
And you also have to applaud how they've been able to create turnovers and then convert those on the offensive end.
Wembanyama sets a screen for Fox. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That's his first foul.
Just lost his head out there. It'll happen if you're pushing a little too hard.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Here's Murray up on top. The three. And it's Mamukelashvili with the rebound. And here's Barnes for three. Drills it from outside. And the Spurs lead by 1.
I-C-E. Ice. He has absolute ice in his veins. This guy, he lives for these moments. See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Now, here's Fox. He's covered by Watson. Good defense by Jokic.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Murray with it. Now guarded by Fox. Murray dishes to Gordon. Jokic against Wembanyama. Goes back up.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Here's Murray. No good. And so it's San Antonio who's straight by with the win. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out.